What is up, guys, and welcome to Petry's Perspective. Today we're going to be discussing The Defenders, reviewing it. We're going to start this conversation off without any spoilers, and then at the very end I'm going to give my few thoughts on the spoilers of what happens in this episode. So let's jump right into it. At first, it starts off pretty slow. You know, it's got to lead all the characters to where they finally meet each other. And in episode 3 is when you finally get that awesome fight scene that is showing everyone fight. It shows them all working together. One of my favorite scenes is whenever Luke Cage busts through that door and then Iron Fist hides behind them as they're, getting shot at. My favorite characters, Daredevil and Iron Fist, and man, did they have such a showing. The two villains from the two previous seasons of Daredevil and Iron Fist are the main villains in this. They are called The Hand. And yes, Elektra is back, and she is being a complete badass. I loved seeing The Hand in this to work, even though I'm hearing a lot of complaints that they did. But The Hand was previous in other seasons, so I'm not exactly sure what people wanted from The Hand, except for The Hand coming together and trying to fuck up New York City. But anyway, the chemistry between these characters were awesome. Jessica Jones literally didn't want to be here any more part of it than solving her case. Luke Cage just got brought up into it, just by following some leads. And Daredevil and Iron Fist were just the main points of it, fighting The Hand. None of them really got along at first. I love that Iron Fist was the rock to it, because Iron Fist, I loved the whole season of Iron Fist. I'm not much of a fan of Jessica Jones or Luke Cage, but Daredevil and Iron Fist were my favorite characters. And seeing all of their chemistry here, it was nice seeing that the Defenders didn't change the characters they were in the other seasons, and seeing them all mingle together, like Jessica Jones' snarky attitude to literally every single member, calling Iron Fist Ironclad, Iron anything else except for what he's called, Luke Cage not believing anyone that anyone says, Daredevil having he kind of more withdrawn because he doesn't want them to get hurt because he already knows what the Hand is going to do. But their chemistry was just freaking awesome, and I loved it. And the villains. The only villain I really didn't enjoy was Sigourney Weaver's character, because we're about to start getting into some spoiler territories here, but her character didn't really have any sort of payoff. All she did was get her head cut off by that seemed to be her only lead-up. Now, Bakuto and Madame Gao, however, were awesome villains. It was sad to see Bakuto get killed, but he was an awesome villain in Iron Fist, and it was nice to see he at least got a deserved ending here. And Madame Gao, I noticed, she sneaks away. During that big fight at the end, she looks around the corner and bounces, and you never see her again, because the last person of the Hand you see, except for Elektra and Daredevil obviously getting crushed, is the other Asian dude who gets thrown off the elevator as they're rising up. Madame Gao, however, you never see her dead body, you never see her death. So she will definitely be making a return and probably leading The Hand from now on. And some of my final talking points. I loved the whole thing with the bomb, and that's like Jessica Jones' only connection to it was looking through that guy and how he was going to blow up Midland Financial just to finally destroy The Hand. I really like that part of Jessica Jones, and I like how it played out towards the end of it crushing the entrance to Kung Lon. I really liked the idea of Iron Fist being that key. I was thinking that at the end of Iron Fist, the first one, that he opened something. But it was nice to see that he actually opens the other portal to Kung Lon. So it seems like, Kung Lon, there's a portal in New York and there's a portal in China. And the old Iron Fist closed the one in New York, and he sadly just reopened it. Which means it is still technically open down there, even though it's crushed under all the debris. And another question is, does Madame Gao make it out with any of the bones or any of the essence? If so, that'll change it'll change one of the seasons completely if she makes it out with the dragon bones and the essence. And finally, Iron Fist is in New York. Jessica Jones and Luke Cage look like they'll be more. It looks like they'll have more crossover in their two seasons. And Daredevil made it out alive. I was so happy to see that. But let me know what you think in the comments below, what you thought of the Defenders. On that very end scene, I noticed that there were iron bars around those windows of wherever Daredevil was at. I've heard some rumors that it might be the monastery that raised him when he was younger, I was also thinking he could be in Kunlun. But when I was rewatching the very ending for some recordings, I noticed there were iron bars on those windows. So maybe, just maybe, Madame Gao has him locked up in the Hand's secret hideout. But let me know what you thought of the Defenders down below. I love the Defenders. I cannot wait to give it a second watching whenever a little bit of time has passed. But thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time. Peace out.